Welcome everyone to the 15th episode of the Entrepreneur Empowerment Series, where we will be talking about boosting your sales with cloud. I'm Amima and I'm happy to be here today as your host. I'll start off with a quote. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky. This great quote gives us the message that the more opportunities we work on, the more positive outcomes we can expect. The tools that are available to us all now on the cloud allow us to work on more opportunities, more markets, and thus we can expect more business from them. In today's session, we are joined by our guests who will be taking their approach on the topic, Boost Your Sales with the Cloud. Also, if you missed out last week's session on partnering for growth, you can watch the recording on potential.com/SME and also gain access to the wealth of free self-paced learning content, offers, and expertise to help you grow your business. And now let's hear from Shadi Bana, CEO of potential.com, who will be taking us along the tips, tools, and resources section.
Thank you, Amaima. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the guest speakers as well for joining. So this is the 15th session, and I wanted to let you know that we're going to be pausing a bit after this session for the summer. We hope you have a great summer and you stay safe in that summer, and you try to enjoy yourself as much as possible. So we've been doing these webinar sessions on a weekly basis. Many of you who have attended are regular guests, and we've been hearing from you, hearing your feedback, as well as also reviewing the kind of comments, which we're very happy to see has been overwhelmingly positive on the platform itself. So when you go to the potential.com/SME platform, but we will be doing some enhancements over the coming weeks during the summer, so that we launch the program in a much stronger versions, taking into account all of the feedback we've heard from you, and in particular, putting a little bit more focus on funding and investment, since that's a topic that many of you have requested. In the meantime, though, for the next month or so, or maybe a little bit more than that, we really encourage you to go to the platform. It's a self-paced, program. So there's a wealth of content, hundreds of hours of content available to you once you go in. And the webinars that we've been doing cover a wide spectrum of content. You could access them all when you go on the sample program content. Here's a list of some of the topics, when we first started over the past 15 sessions. So we talked about the program. The first session after that was about digitizing your sales. Then we talked about operations, digitization strategy, developing your next innovation, preparing for funding, sustainability and impact, growing your community, boosting your digital marketing, using data to grow your business, enhancing your learning and development, what investors look for when investing, business trends to watch. All of these sessions have wealth of information in them. We were joined by experts and guest speakers from all over the world who contributed to them. So I encourage you to take your time, go back and review some of the content that you might have missed. And then I want you to, I'm just going to log in. So this is the SME platform. Like we've always mentioned, this is free for anyone who will listen to this, maybe listen to the recording. You could just register for free and go in at your own pace. You collect points as you go through the content. Each of these course tracks has a lot of information in it and allows you to build your own action plan at your own pace. You can go back and review your action plans, which form a way to guide your thinking and the way forward. So there's many different topics, as you can see here in the courses. Then you can make use of these offers. A lot of these offers will remain open over the coming two months. So there's a lot of great discounts, some free programs, free credits like in the AWS service. So thousands of dollars worth of free credits and free programs, and thousands of dollars worth of savings on the various offers. At the same time, we have the experts section. Some of the experts have joined us also today. You can book an appointment with them if you have enough points, and have a session, schedule a session with them to go through your action plan and get some additional points of view. And there's tons of extra content from our partners, as you can see here, as well as resources that you can access to, news about SMEs and startup news that could be interesting for you. There's a Q&A section also at the top. So lots and lots of resources available to you. The frequently asked questions, you could ask your questions and our team will answer them. So the program isn't stopping. The program will continue through the summer. And we encourage you to make use of that period to digest things, go through the content at your own pace and ask any questions that you have. But we're just going to be pausing the webinar sessions. So I take this opportunity to thank everyone that's contributed so far to the program, all the great speakers we've had, including the speakers today. Thanks for your time and contributions. And thanks to all the partners that have been part of the program so far. And hopefully we'll be announcing many more that will join us soon. And thanks to the entrepreneurs that have been joining regularly, making use of the content, giving us feedback, and we're hopefully benefiting from the program to grow their business. So that's it from my side. I'd like to wish you all a great summer. Stay safe. And I look forward to connecting with you after the summer. All the best.
Thank you, Shadi. And now I'd like to welcome Nika Sturm, advisor and trainer in Cloud for Work, who will take us through experts' views.
Hello, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank you for inviting me and thank you for attending this session. My topic for today will be using the cloud to sell. I will just start by sharing my presentation. If someone can please confirm that you can see it.
Yes, we can.
Great, thanks. Sorry. So the topic for today will be using the cloud to sell in the current environment. I would like to start with sharing some of the challenges a salesperson has given the current situation, and then I will be moving to some tips and some suggestions to improve the sales process and hopefully boost sales. In this case, I'm going to refer to B2B sales. So the first common challenge is traveling to client sites and being welcomed by clients in their offices. As you all know, before this pandemic, it was very common to visit the clients. It was actually encouraged for most of the sales people to go to their offices. Then we faced the pandemic and we moved to the remote work. And now we are somewhere between remote work and this hybrid work environment. So there is a lot of confusion what a salesperson should do given the current situation. The second challenge is responding to clients' queries and submitting commercial quotations as soon as possible to increase the chances of closing deals. Again, another very common challenge that we see, especially with organizations that don't use the cloud, is that they create a specific version of one document or a proposal, then they send it for the approval or some amendments. They keep on storing and saving those different versions on their desktops, and this creates a very inefficient workflow, wastes a lot of time for all the team members, and definitely does not contribute to being competitive and fast. And the third challenge is how to operate effectively, taking into consideration that people now work everywhere, and that there's some teams that are remote, some that work in the office, and there are like companies that have multiple locations, even globally. So how do we connect these sales team, these salespeople, and how do we ensure that there is transparency and that their workflows are efficient? So on the right-hand side of this slide, you see some of the potential solutions to this. I'm not going to get into any of these in particular and to promote a specific tool, but I can definitely confirm that the cloud can address all these three challenges and certainly some more when it comes to B2B sales. And now I would like to tell you a bit about transforming the process and boosting sales with the cloud. First of all, cutting the expenses and saving time. By using a cloud-based communication and collaboration tool, which is of course used for chats, for calls, for file collaboration, for different types of online meetings and live events, you can be more focused on strategy and less on deployment, less on admin, less on all these processes that I previously described and that can be very slow and inefficient. And you can save a lot of time. Last year's Forrester report showed that up to 6 hours per week can be saved by using a proper cloud-based communication and collaboration tool. So this technically means that you can save almost 1 day a week by using such tools. The second point is sales and marketing, automating the sales and marketing processes, which you can automate a lot of processes and a lot of activities like contacts creation in CRM, sending repetitive emails, reporting, creating different types of reports, assigning leads, and so on. So again, this will help you save a lot of time and then be more focused on sales instead of these processes. The third point is to customize CRM. Every organization has different types of requirements, size, process, way to monitor pipeline, and so on. So with the cloud, you have the possibility to customize your CRM to your needs, to your preferences, and this will result in the better sales pipeline. And of course, eventually it will bring you more sales. And the last point, which I would like to mention here, is access to the global market. By using the specific cloud-based communication and collaboration tool, you're not restricted to a specific market. You can sell globally. For example, if let's say you use Microsoft Teams, you can create a team, add your customer to that team, work with the customer directly as if they were a member of your organization, chat with them, share the files, discuss the ideas, brainstorm, and again, save a lot of time and feel closer to your customers than as if you were just calling them over the phone and having sporadic online meetings with them. So this is all from my side. Thank you so much again for inviting me. Stay safe, and thanks for listening to this presentation.
Thank you, Nika, for sharing. So now moving on to the Did You Know and Newsworthy segment. As always, I've come prepared with a few interesting things to share that hopefully will bring you great insights and news that may help you for your business. Today's cloud is becoming increasingly secure, cost-efficient, and functional, and is a sure way to boost the sales funnel. A good cloud-based customer relationship management, CRM, a platform that allows employees to quickly access and share customer details, improving the flow of information within a sales team, is key to driving more sales. In fact, CRM software is now the biggest software market in the world, and the growth isn't slowing down. In fact, CRM is now expected to reach more than $80 billion in revenue by 2025. Since the very early days of CRM, some businesses have struggled to get employees to adopt and use the software. However, with increasing use and dependence on mobile technologies, those companies use mobile CRM solutions are seeing far higher adoption rates. Offering mobile CRM access does not just increase the use of the software, but also the productivity of the workforce. Statistics from Forrester have shown that 50% of teams improve their productivity by using a mobile CRM. A Nucleus research report finds that for companies using a mobile CRM, 65% are achieving their sales quotas, while only 22% of representatives using non-mobile CRM have reached the same targets. Customer relationship management (CRM) software revenues have overtaken database management systems to become the largest of all software markets. And in order for you to engage potential customers across multiple devices and multiple channels, you need data and processes. And with CRM software, you are able to create a 360-degree overview of each person you connect with. Businesses will continue to increase investments in CRM solutions, fueled not only by improving results, but also a need to keep up with their competitors and create a great customer experience. That's all from my end, and now I'd like to hand over to Shahrazad Shahab, co-founder of Creative Consults, Tech Women Alumni, startup mentor, digital marketing strategist, and consultant. She will be sharing with you why digital marketing is important for entrepreneurs.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me here. It's a pleasure to be part of this amazing initiative and community as a guest speaker and as a program expert as well. Let me share my screen. Okay, so can you see my screen?
Yep.
Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
So why entrepreneurs need to be savvy in digital marketing? For many reasons, but the primary one is because we live online. We live in the digital age, and I am sure that everyone here has heard of digital transformation. And there is no denying that the internet and social media have revolutionized the way we interact and make decisions. I am an entrepreneur myself, and I have started more than 2 businesses. I have mentored as well a lot of startups, and I know very well that entrepreneurs at the early stages and specifically the bootstrapping stage are limited with resources and capital. That's why we see more and more startups are established by owners who themselves are the employees of the organization, and they have realized the sense of being accountable for the success and challenges of their businesses. Now, I'm not saying here that entrepreneurs should be experts in digital marketing, but at least they should understand the fundamentals or the basic skills needed to be able to adapt to new trends much faster than those who do not, and especially technological trends. Even if they are not going to do it by themselves, they are not going to take care of their digital marketing by themselves. Maybe they are going to hire a digital marketing manager or an agency to do the job for them. They should have at least the basic knowledge, so they won't be forced to agree with the agency or the digital marketing manager. They can be creative, strategic, relevant, and have a say while building their digital marketing strategy. Why entrepreneurs should be savvy? For many reasons, but the most important are most customers are found online. With the growth of the internet, most people are online conducting searches, chatting on social media platforms, and buying products. And because of this, entrepreneurs need to have their businesses online where they can be found. Otherwise, they will be left behind. Digital marketing is cheap for new businesses and startups. Marketing may be difficult because of the expenses involved. Yes, it is cheap compared to traditional marketing. Digital marketing as well helps entrepreneurs build and increase brand awareness. And this is very important. And by the way, this is the first step in the marketing funnel. It can help your brand become top of the mind when consumers are ready to research and make a purchase. It is as well a great opportunity to generate leads. With social media advertising, you can generate a lot of leads and convert those leads into sales. Building long-lasting relationships with customers. This is the basis of digital marketing. Why? Because it helps retain your customers and convert them into promoters and advocates of your brand. And entrepreneurs should be very smart while crafting their digital marketing strategies on how to convert potential customers into customers, how to retain them, and how to convert them into advocates and promoters so they can get other people to buy. Finally, data analysis. You can easily keep track of results with analytics and data. You will be able to analyze your marketing campaigns, see what is working and what is not working, and make changes instantly. Now I would like to talk a bit about some major digital marketing skills that I believe entrepreneurs should have to ensure the success of their digital marketing strategy. First, SEO and keyword research. This is to increase traffic to your business website through organic. And when we say organic, that means not paid search engine results. And one part of search engine optimization, or SEO, is to insert relevant keywords on website pages. Blog writing. Blogs are very important in strengthening your SEO strategy. How to use social media? Simple. And here I'm just talking about the basics of how to create a business page, how to post, how to schedule posts, to basic advertising as well, how to mention and how to use hashtags. Google Analytics basics. With this tool, you can see what visitors arrive on your website and what channels they went through to get there, and much more data. Creating landing pages, which encourages the visitor to follow through and learn more about your products or services. Examples of a landing pages include a registration page, for example, for a specific webinar that you are hosting. Email marketing, which remains one of the most effective ways to market your product online, retain and keep a long-lasting relationship with your customers. Using PowerPoint, of course, this is a very important soft skill nowadays. This is not a digital skill, by the way, but if you want to conduct a webinar or a digital presentation, then you should know how to use PowerPoint. Finally, digital marketing is no longer good to have. It is absolutely essential and a must to survive for entrepreneurs and businesses. And it is a great way to expand your business, whether by acquiring new customers, retaining those customers, lowering your costs, and the most important of all, increasing your sales to be able to continue with your business. It is not a simple process, but taking the time to build and work on digital marketing can be the factor that leads your business to success. That's it from my side. Thank you everyone for listening, and I really hope it was beneficial.
Thank you, Shahrazad. Yes, it was beneficial.
Thank you.
And now I'd like to hand over to Daria, Project Manager at Potential, who will ask about your views.
Hi, everyone. So today, again, we had a very interesting, we heard about very interesting information. We learned that the cloud is becoming increasingly secure, cost efficient, and functional. So now, as always, I will launch a poll. It will appear on your screen, and I would ask you to answer to the question. So what we want you to tell us is, have you moved to the cloud already? And are you considering to move? Which stage are you on? Are you planning and preparing to move? Are you choosing the cloud environment? Or are you already moving the applications and data to it? Okay, so I can see you already started. And another thing that we learned today is that digital is actually becoming a must, and a lot of entrepreneurs are already doing it by themselves. So which digital channels are you using? Are you using social media marketing? Are you using pay-per-click advertising, SEO, email marketing, or maybe any other channel, content marketing maybe. I'll give you just some more time. Well, I can already see that most of you are planning and preparing for the view. I'll give you some more time. So as you saw, it is very efficient, especially in these days of age, especially on global level, because travel is not as accessible and easy as it used to be. And it also makes all the processes faster. So I'm glad to see that most of you are already on the move there. And I'll give you just a bit more time. And yes, it seems that most of you are using social media marketing in terms of the marketing channels. And a few of you also email marketing. I'll give you just a few more seconds. All right. I'll close it. So yes, most of you are planning and preparing to move. 36% are considering to move. And almost 20% are already moving applications and data to the cloud. Glad to hear that. And 75% of you are using social media marketing, and almost 30% email marketing. It's really good. Hopefully next time we see you, most of you are going to already be either moving applications and data to the cloud or already being on the cloud. Thank you for being with us today, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in September. Back to you, Umayma.
Thank you, Daria. And thank you everyone for attending the webinar. It's quite sad to say that today will be the last one until September. It's been a pleasure to be your host, and without taking much of your time, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone behind this spectacular series and everyone that stayed with us throughout and have engaged and learned. We truly hope that you have benefited and have taken away a lot from our sessions. And please let us know what are the topics that interest you. You can email your suggestions to smeep@potential.com so we can include them after the summer. Until we return with a new episode, take care and all the best for your business. We hope to see you all again next time. Thank you.